Most of us know that in order to digest food, we use our stomach acid. But a lot of us don't know what stomach acid is and how it actually works to break down our food. The answer is hydrochloric acid. Yes, the acid often seen in movies and television. It's actually what stomach acid is. That and a digestive enzyme called pepsinogen. You see, the human body needs all sorts of specific nutrients to regenerate cells and continue to function. But it would be almost impossible to rely on the foods we have access to in their consumed state to provide what we need to survive. That's why food needs to be broken down on a molecular level, so that the various molecules in the food can be used to make energy or to be used as building blocks for other molecules needed to help sustain the body. This is like repairing bone, or healing a cut, or creating more blood. In order to get what we eat into such a state, we need to break apart what keeps the molecular structure of the food intact. That's where pepsinogen comes into play. When pepsinogen comes into contact with hydrochloric acid, it creates an enzyme called pepsin, which breaks the bond that links amino acids. This makes it easier for the hydrochloric acid to do its job and break down the food, aka digest it. The process is called proteolysis. But how is it that hydrochloric acid is able to start breaking down food on a molecular level? What's actually happening?
Well, hydrochloric acid contains a molecule called hydrogen. Hydrogen finds many molecules to be irresistibly attractive, so much that it actually forces itself to bond to them. This bonding forcefully separates the molecules from their original structures. This separation results in the synthesis of new elements as the molecular structure of the food continues to be broken apart by hydrogen, constantly forcing itself to bond to individual molecules, which leaves behind new elements or individual molecules to be synthesized by enzymes later in the digestion process, for whatever functions are needed to be maintained by the body.
This is essentially how digestion works and food becomes viable for absorption and redistribution. After food has been broken down by our stomach, it's then sent to a chamber in our small intestine called the duodenum, which is actually where most of the digestion takes place, not our stomach.